Hello, champ. Congratulations on clearing the NOS Level 1 exam. Welcome to India's most awaited and award-winning Olympiad finale, the NOF Champions League. We've prepared 4 sample papers, 40 questions each, with free video solutions to help you perform your best. Watch carefully, take notes, practice, and excel. Here is your GK sample paper with solutions.
Hello kids, we are going to start with GK class 4th sample paper 3. Let's begin. Our first question. The Palace of Versailles is located in which country? So Palace of Versailles is a royal residence located in Versailles. It is famous symbol of French monarchy and a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and therefore it is located in France. Option A. Second, the ruins of an ancient city in Greece with its famous temple is called what? It is called Acropolis. Option D. Because this Parthenon itself is a temple, while Acropolis is the entire fortified complex or city ruins. Question number 3. This famous wall was built to protect the northern borders of an empire. What is it? It is Great Wall of China. Option B. Fourth question. The Leaning Tower of Pisa is a part of which religious complex? The Leaning Tower of Pisa is a part of cathedral complex. Option A. The tower is famous for its unintended tilt. Fifth question. The iconic Sydney Opera House is in which country? So Sydney Opera House is in Australia. Option A. Question 6. In the context of online business transactions, the E in e-commerce stands for what term, which has become essential to modern trade? Options are electronics, economy, energy, and environment. So here, among the 4 choices we have, the best option suits is electronics, option A, because it refers to the transactions conducted over electronic networks like the internet. That's why E stands for electronics. Question 7. Among various instruments used to measure atmospheric conditions, which one specifically allows us to assess air pressure? Options are thermometer, barometer, hygrometer, and anemometer. So the correct answer is barometer, option B. 8th, a person uses a smart watch to monitor daily physical activities such as step count and heart rate to maintain health. What category of technology powers such devices? Correct answer is wearable technology, option A. 9th question. The act of sending and receiving messages across computer networks, which has revolutionized communication in digital age, is called what? Options are messaging, email, communication, and internet. And the correct answer is email, because email is the system through which we can send and receive messages across the computer network. Question 10th. In the realm of digital computing, what is the basic unit of information fundamental to how data is stored and processed? So from these 4 options, byte, bit, kilobyte, and megabyte, the correct answer is option B, bit. Because a bit is the smallest and most basic unit of information in digital computing. 11th question. A country's government take steps to improve its diplomatic relationships with neighboring countries to foster better cooperation. What results might be expected from such efforts? Now, what results are expected? Improved trade relations. Okay, option A is the correct answer. 12th one. The abbreviation COVID became common during a pandemic. Decode it. Now, what does COVID means? It is also called as COVID-19. COVID-19. So COVID-19 is basically what? COVID means coronavirus disease. So our option A is the correct answer for this. And coronavirus disease dash 19 is also used in front of it because it refers to the year 2019 when the disease was identified. That's why COVID-19 is said usually. Okay. Next. 13th question. Expand USB, a standard interface for connecting devices. So what does USB stands for? It stands for Universal Serial Bus. Option A. Next question. Which continent is home to the vast and iconic Sahara Desert, one of the largest hot deserts in the world? Our correct answer is Africa. Africa has this largest hot desert in the world, that is Sahara Desert. Question number 15. A government in a country decides to initiate a large scale infrastructure project aimed at improving the nation's economic and social infrastructure. What primary benefits is likely to arise from this initiative? Options are economic growth, increased pollution, climate change, and social unrest. Among this, the correct option is economic growth, option A, because it tends to job creation, improved transportation, and growth economically. So that's why this is the correct answer. Question 16. A country has developed strong trade relationships with a variety of nations, fostering economic exchange. What economic factor is most likely contributing to this success? Options are free trade, social welfare, industrialization, and cultural exchange. And the correct answer is free trade, option A. It involves this free trade involves the reduction or removal of barriers to international trade, which facilitates the development. That's why this is the correct answer. Question 17. A group of people living together in a specific geographic area, sharing common traditions, language, and cultural practices, forms what kind of social unit? So, the answer to this is community. Option D, because society is much larger social structure as compared to community. Community is a place in where there are like common rituals are followed and same traditions, language, and cultural practices are followed in a specific geographic area. That's why community is the correct answer. Question number 18. The word democracy is often used in discussions of governance and political system. What does this term mean in relation to how a government is structured and operates? The correct answer is rule by many. Option B. It's ruled by the people. Democracy is basically ruled by people. So that's why B option is the correct one. 19th. Which continent is home to the largest desert in the world? The Sahara, Africa. Option A. It is the home for largest desert. 20th question. An ocean that is known for its cold waters and is found surrounding Antarctica is what? It is Southern Ocean. Option A. It is also known as Antarctic Ocean. 21st question. The longest river in the world, the Nile, flows through which continent? It flows through Africa. Option A is the correct answer. 22nd question. The Mediterranean Sea is an example of what kind of water body? Here it is already mentioned as sea. So our correct answer is C, option A. It is intercontinental sea. Okay. Question number 23. A land mass surrounded by water but smaller than a continent is called what? Okay. I repeat, a land mass surrounded by water but smaller than a continent is called what? It is called island. Option A. 24th question. Urban areas, often heavily populated, face particular challenges related to air quality. What is considered the primary cause of air pollution in these cities? So among these four options, vehicle emissions is the answer, option B, which affects the air pollution the most in these cities. Question 25. A nation introduces a new policy that encourages the use of electric cars as a part of its efforts to reduce environmental damage. What specific environmental benefits would this initiative likely bring? So, what will it bring? What is the initiative it will take? Electric cars will help in reducing the air pollution, isn't it? Option A. Because electric cars produce no tailpipe emission, so it controls the air pollution, it reduces the air pollution. Okay. Question number 26. Which word is commonly used as synonym for author, particularly when referring to someone who creates written books? So the options are illustrator, writer, editor, and publisher. So writer is a person who is engaged in writing books, stories, articles, which is synonym of author. So option B is the correct answer. Question 27. Non-fiction writing, which is based on factual accounts and real events, takes many forms. Which of the following is an example of such writing? Options are mystery novel, textbook, comic book, and fantasy novel. So the correct answer is textbook because it presents the factual information and real events for educational purposes. So textbook is the correct answer, option B. 28. A boy is inspired by the inventor of the printing press. Identify his historical figure. And this inventor is Johannes Gutenberg. Option B, because he is the person who invented the printing press. 29th. A group reads about the man who fought against racial inequality in America. Who is he? He is Martin Luther King Jr. Option A. 30th. The woman who discovered radioactivity changed science forever. Name her. So, the woman who did this was Marie Curie. She was the woman who was also known as physicist and chemist who conducted groundbreaking research on radioactivity and a term she coined. 31st. A story is told about a leader who helped free slaves in America. Identify him. He is Abraham Lincoln. Option A. He was the 16th president of United States. 32. A girl studies about a man who brought peace through non-violence in South Africa. Who is he? Non-violence. Option B. Mahatma Gandhi was the person who brought peace through non-violence in South Africa. Next, 33rd. A dwarf planet located beyond the orbit of Neptune, known for its icy surface, has been given a specific name. What is the name of this celestial body? So the correct answer is Pluto, option A, because this is the smallest planet in our solar system and also closest to the sun. 34th. The first planet from the sun, which experiences extreme temperatures and harsh conditions, is identified as which one in the solar system? Answer is option A, Mercury. Okay. Next, 35th question. Which planet, known for its extreme surface temperatures, faces both scorching heat and freezing cold, making it a unique member of our solar system? So the options are Venus, Mercury, Mars, and Jupiter. So Mercury is the correct answer. It is the planet which is known for extreme surface temperatures, which faces both heat and cold, both things. Okay, next. 36th question. The invention of the computer has revolutionized how humans perform tasks, transforming industries across the globe. Who is credited with inventing the first electronic computer that laid the foundation for modern computing? So, our correct answer is Alan Turing, option B. Charles Babbage designed mechanical computer whereas Alan Turing provided theoretical foundation for modern computing. So since it is asked that foundation for modern computing, so answer is Alan Turing. 37th question. The discovery of penicillin, which has saved countless lives by combating bacterial infections, was made by which pioneering scientist? It was made by Alexander Fleming, option A, in 1928. 38th question. The first successful vaccine that helped prevent smallpox and eventually led to its eradication was developed by which medical innovator? It was developed by Edward Jenner, option A. Next question, 39. A scientist invents a device designed to help people with hearing impairments by improving their ability to hear sounds. What is this device called? Options are hearing aid, telephone, sonar, stethoscope. So the correct answer is hearing aid because it is an electronic device worn behind the ear which improves the hearing by making sound louder. Okay. Last question. The invention of the steam powered engine significantly changed industrial practices. Who is credited with the inventing the first successful steam engine that contributed to the industrial revolution? From among these four, the correct answer is option D, James Watt. Okay, so this is all from this sample paper. I hope you found this information very interesting and useful for yourself. Thank you. See you in the next video. Bye-bye.
Don't forget to like and subscribe for more useful content.